Hey guys, Jules here from Two Off Road. Managed to escape for the day, get out and find a few tracks, have a look around, things like that. Got the back of the tailgate opened up back there. Going to show you guys what air deflators we use, how to air down, etc. And then of course once you've aired down, get off the beach. We've got a sample of 3 of our compressors here that we use for various things. Airing back up of course, and just a brief talk on recovery tracks, just pros and cons, and especially if you're solo, why you need to carry those sorts of things. So yeah, come around here and have a look. We'll get into this. Okay, so tyre deflators. These seem to be pretty popular these days, these ones. As you don't know, you screw these onto your tyre valve. You actually insert it and unscrew the valve on the inside of this thing. And then when that's done, you can actually release the air, knowing that the valve's out, and you get full pressure coming back out. This is an analog one. It's a bit of a cheap one. I would recommend getting yourself a decent one for a start off. I feel like that one's going to actually strip the thread on my valve stem. So here's another one we've got. This is a digital one, much better quality. That's 60, 70 bucks, I suppose, something like this. Sometimes dearer. But digital one, I like it. I can see it. I can read it very well. Away you go. So the last thing that we use, which don't use as much these days as we used to. These are these ones that you actually screw onto your tyre stems. You screw them on. They're at a preset pressure, which you can set yourself to whatever you want. I think these are set at 15 from memory. Used to use these a lot. For some reason we sort of stopped using them, I guess. But yeah, you can screw them on. You can, in theory, drive down the trail with them on, but I would pretty much just do that on a gravel road or something before you get there, so you're not going to rip things off. So you set all 4 of them, put them on, give it 5 odd minutes and the whole lot are down basically. Unscrew them, cap on, away you go again. So you're back on the trail. Once you've aired down, you go on the beach, you go wherever you need to go, do your thing, you're going to eventually end up back on the tar seal on the black top. So you're going to want a decent compressor to pump the tyres up again. This one here by Thunder, which we've had for a while now, this one just lives in the Ranger. More room in the back of here, so that lives in there. It's got an Anderson lead on it, converted it from the usual, which we can plug back in again, the old 12 volt. And down by our trailer wiring, we've got an Anderson lead. We've plugged that in straight from the battery off an isolator, and we've got full power running right through that. Pump the tyres back up, no trouble. This one has the extra tank. This compressor can come off the tank if you wanted to. I like the idea of the tank, get a bit of a build up of air and pressure, that works well. After that, we've got this one. Now this one is in an oversized ammo box. This one lives in the Jeep because it's nice and compact. There's far less room in our Jeep than the back of this. So that one comes with a decent lead, as they all do. They all come with their leads and things. Turn this on again. I've got that wired with Anderson plug because the Jeep's got the same. It does make life easier. You can use your adapter if you want to go back to a 12 volt socket. I was worried this one was going to overheat in the box. It does get hot, but it hasn't overheated. It hasn't let me down. Once it's covered up again, it's dry, it's safe, it's not getting full of dust, and being in the box actually just packs away in the back of the Jeep really well. I'm pretty happy with that one actually. So beyond that, we've got this one, which there's many questions, people saying, you know, are these any good, etc. Well, yes, they're good, but they're not quick. And in theory, you're supposed to stop every 5 minutes. Let the thing cool down. We've got this as a backup. We use it for mountain bike tyres, things like that. If you've really got stuck using an airbed or whatever, it's good. It has presets. You can preset it, but the biggest drawback is the lead's fairly short, and you have to hold the trigger down to keep this thing going. Only reason we got this is because we already have the 18 volt Makita chainsaw. Nice little compact chainsaw, which of course we use for chopping the trees on the trail, whatever. A bit of firewood from the dead wood, whatever's around. So we've already got the 18 volt batteries, so various types around. But yeah, it's good. I wouldn't rubbish it, but I also wouldn't say it's obviously nowhere near as good as these. You're talking decent premium products, these other ones that I believe won't fail us when we need them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just remember, air up as soon as you can. When you get to the tar seal, the main road again, don't run your tyres too long at 15 or 12 ring. You will overheat the sidewalls and your tyres will deteriorate in a big hurry. Not worth doing. So I know we get lazy sometimes if we're only going from trail to trail and it might only be 20k down the road, but sometimes just consider it anyway. So yeah, Happy with all our compressors for whatever reason we've got each one, and our deflators. So yeah, basically make your own choice. Watch a few other YouTube videos. There's plenty of stuff around, various versions of all these ones that go on the stems. These were made in the USA, these ones. About 20 years ago I got these, probably more in the early days. It cost me a fortune, I believe, to get them in. Come in a little case. But there's some good ones out there. Storm are doing some, Camp Boss are doing them. They all look pretty well up there for their quality. So yeah, that's it for that part of the tailgate talk. And we'll move on to recovery boards, traction boards. So, recovery boards. We all know them by Max Tracks, Treads, the main two, whatever you want to call them. On the set here, these are just a set of cheapies, Ridge Rider. I think if you're going to buy yourself a backup pair, it doesn't necessarily have to be as good as the first ones. Money, of course, is a big thing when it comes down to buying all of these. I don't have the top of the line on my Max Tracks or my Treads, which I've got up there. Max Tracks live on the Jeep actually, so do these other Ridge Riders. If I could afford it, I would definitely buy the top of the line. Worth doing, at least for your first set if you can. These are the Max Tracks Mark II. They're pretty damn strong. I've seen them use as little bridges and things. I don't recommend using them as bridges, especially the cheap ones. They're probably going to snap on you. Aussie made, which is great. So you know you're getting something that's quite trusted. Same with your Treads. I'd be happy with either, to be honest. I like the Tread Pro. I think they look pretty cool. But that's up to you. It depends how much you use them. I'll be honest, I don't use these a lot. I travel solo a lot of the time, as you know, so I'd like to make sure I can self-recover, look after myself. We've got the off-road trailer. There's a set mounted permanently on that, a cheaper set again. They were Smitty built ones. I got them from the States. Feel a bit brittle, so I will pick and choose where I'm going to use them. But have them ready on your roof rack. If you put them in the back of your truck, have them so you can get them out in a hurry. You never know when you're going to need them. As I say, you don't necessarily have to have an expensive set. You see there's a difference in size here, length. These ones, they tuck really well behind the spare wheel on the Jeep. So worth having is the extra ones if you need them. Or, you know, I've seen guys sort of level their vehicles up for their rooftop tents, things like that on these. That's alright if you want it, wouldn't do too much. They really are a recovery board. I'm not going to go into how to use them, etc. You've all seen the videos of them. People use them for all sorts of reasons. If you can get two sets the same, get them the same because they stack nicely on each other, without a doubt. You'll see on the back there we've got little padlocks and things on there, little pins that hold them on. You can mount them in all sorts of situations, the side of your vehicle, your truck, trailer, whatever it needs to be, or just, as I say, in the back. So to complement all these things, of course, you can use these as a shovel. You know, a lot of them say shovel on the end, things like that. Yes, you can. You can use them as a shovel, but I carry a shovel. You know, whatever situation. Soft sand, you're probably right with that. They do also come, the majority, which I really don't tie them on there now. Got some straps that come with them, which, you know, go through the holes, bits and pieces. If you get them well stuck in the mud, whatever, you can pull them out. Pros and cons, having brighter colours, of course, for in the mud or whatever, but pick what you want. Mine, we've got blue on there, matches the truck. Thought it was quite a cool idea. Original orange on the Max Truck, of course, is pretty awesome too to have the orange one. So yeah, just make your own choices, and highly recommend getting a set, guys. Just make sure all of this gear is put away safely in your truck. You've got locking mechanisms on your truck, locking pins, etc. Everything is locked. We keep a bit of recovery gear in here. Most of the time it gets loaded up when we go away. There's a GPS tracker in this box and its alarm. It's just common sense. There's too many vehicles getting stolen these days, either for the workman's tools or the recovery gear and things that are in it. So look after your gear, guys. It costs you a damn fortune. So look after it by the best you can. And basically, yeah, look after yourself out there with all your good gear. So there we go, guys. Airing down, recovery boards, etc. That's about all I've got to say on it. I'm sure you'll make your own decisions on everything, and we will see you guys next time. So remember to like and subscribe, tell your mates if you think they'll be interested, Love to see more of you here on the channel, and we'll do our best to put on some good videos. Okay guys, till next time, catch you later.